All right, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. So I wanted to do a little bit of testing once again at City of the Dead. It's been so long since I've been here. Ever since I got my telescope, there's like no reason to be back here. But I just wanted to grind here, see what it is. I heard that here is slightly better for the Forgotten Limbo seal. Not by much, but like the Garmoth data said it was slightly better. So I just wanted to give it a shot. And it's a little bit less silver an hour than Tungrad, but it is what it is. So with that said, we'll do an hour here and see what it's all about. Let me buff up and everything, and then we should be fine. I heard they actually changed City of the Dead to the point where I don't know what changed, but I heard something got changed. You see our everything order. Elixirs. I don't even think you need elixirs here. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you shouldn't even be really taking damage if you know how to do things properly. So I think I'll do that. Pop one of these. Feel like I'm missing some buffs, but I have no idea. 282. Let's put that. All right, cool. Food buff, everything else. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't know what changed. It's actually been a while here. All I remember is you have to basically get the big boy down, or the one with the green visionary, and then he CCs everything. So it's like, I remember not really enjoying this spot because like there's a lot of downtime from when everything else is here. Oh god, what just happened? All right, hold on. This first pull is not so great. That just popped the other group instead. I think I understand why I didn't enjoy the spot. But all I remember was if you miss a few packs or like enemies here and there, you just go to the next spot. There's no need to hard focus them down. Yeah, I think that's how it should be. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happened and what changed in the little bit. But it's like downtime. Why does this spawn so far away? So before it was like you do certain kind of CCs. Did they change that? It does feel nice to just one combo everything compared to Tungrad, where I have to kind of actually use a few more skills than I normally do. A festival seal. By the way, we talked about this in my previous video, but make sure to actually like grind fish and literally do anything, just because they are giving away free outfits and cron stones for that event seal. So it is definitely worth doing. Even if you're not playing the game, just make sure you're AFK fishing. That should still get you the important rewards at least. So I think what I didn't really like about this spot is, you know how, first of all, you get downtime when you have to pop the visionary, and then once you kill everything like this, you see how the corpses just keep flying out, and then it takes a few seconds to like actually pick up the loot and everything. So What I usually like to do is make sure to target the visionary first, and then like once you go in, that's when you pop all your abilities once they're down. Wait for the thing to spawn. By the way, if you guys are wondering how long it took to get my telescope, I think City of the Dead was by far the worst one of that and Tungrad. The third one you can get by just trading in those vodka pieces from Istria. But I actually got all three of them. And City of the Dead was probably like maybe 100 plus hours. And Tungrad was like 70. I think I want to skip that one back. I think teleported at a weird angle, and I was like, nope, not again. Oh my god, let's not reverse yeet ourselves off that cliff right there. So, oh yeah, for the event thing where you get those bombastic seals, generally places with higher density is always better. So for example, like Polly's Forest has a whole lot of enemy spawning, versus if you grind Olin's, you're probably going to get less at Olin's versus Polly's Forest, for example. Like, I don't think the grind spot itself is relevant. Like, it doesn't matter if you're grinding a 300 AP spot or a 150. I think people said they found a lot of success and they're getting a lot at like Sakraya, Polly's, Kratuga, what else? Anything that has a lot. Ashura Ruins was one of the higher ones, but I never want to do that again. So if you're going for infinite potions, now is a really good time. Otherwise, these are kind of just a bonus on top of what you're normally grinding, so I wouldn't go out of my way to grind a spot just for those seals. Just like grind normally and then just get them over time, because you still want to make silver along the way. I will say this spot is pretty chill. I don't even think most people, what is this, like a 310 AP spot? I really think people could get away with like 290, because this spot in particular is not so much AP. Like, obviously more AP is better, but it's more about killing the visionary and then popping everything when it's down a few seconds. I hate that spawn. The awful one who put that rock there. So yeah, like, you don't need full elixirs here. Frenzy itself will do. I realistically don't even think you need a perfume here. That's just like icing on top. That's just my go-to. There's something very satisfying about this, though. Even though the spot maybe not the greatest, there's something about like bombing everything. Also, I spent my time here, over 100 hours. We're just kind of doing it for throwback videos. Also, when I was grinding here for the actual telescope piece, I did all of this in succession, for Dark Knight, that is. And so I think Awakening just straight up is better just because you can like snipe things easier, but Succession was fine. I didn't have any problems with that either. Why is it there? Okay. Oh, I don't even have this node connected, I don't think. Like, I have it maxed out, but ever since I got my thing, I was like, oh, don't need connection here anymore. So, like, minus 20% or whatever. How did those get pulled? Let me see. Dude, they really need to remove some of these rocks from these grind spots. They did it for Orc Camp years ago. But Orcs is also extremely popular for a grind spot. You guys want to know a fun fact as well? You know the Essence of Devourings where you combine 4 of them? Let me actually just show you. So, like, you get these, right? I have never gotten a straight drop before in over 200 hours grinding. Whereas I know people that got a lot of them. Oh, we got another Spectre's energy. You know, low-key, I kind of hope that they come up with something that Spectre's energies are going to be used for. Like, I don't know, maybe Fallen God weapons in the future that will require Spectre's energies to be used. Because, like, Black Stars are kind of... They're best in slot, obviously. You still make them. But at the same time... they're not as valuable as they used to be. So, yeah. Plus, once Fallen God weapons come out, Black Stars, in theory, should be less relevant. Like, they're not bad. Also, how are you guys liking the new central servers? You guys actually notice a difference? I notice a huge difference, especially when doing boss splits. I think that is actually the best way to test it, by doing like Calamity, whatever, like the highest you can do, and seeing the difference, because I definitely notice a difference. But yeah, I heard the Essence of Devouring drop rate here is like significantly worse. And I think I sort of noticed that. You get like maybe 1 an hour here, whereas at Tungrad, probably get like 2 an hour on average. Oh my god, can you hit the... Did it get it? I don't know. Also, I have no idea what a good amount of trash loot an hour here is. I don't think anyone should be grinding here for silver, to be honest. Like, if you're in the 300 plus area and you're grinding for silver, this is not it. I think you're here for the telescope piece. Yeah, like if you can grind all the Ulikitas areas, just grind Tungrad straight up. Or actually the Highlands around here, also pretty solid. Remember when Highlands came out and people were making like 2 bill an hour just because Kabu's artifacts are insane? Bro, how do you keep missing that? I should buy another set of Kabu artifacts, to be honest. One for demi-human damage. Even those, like, I don't like, if you grind spots like this, demi-human doesn't even matter. You might get a slight bonus, but if you have like all-out attack, you're doing just fine. Quite honestly, all-out attack goes well with basically everything. Whoever put that tree there, though, eating my damage. Did they get rid of or change the mechanic for the, like, what is that extra spawn thingy that would drop more trash loot? I don't know. The thingy that does a burst that does like 80% of your health. You just eat it. You're just unlucky and haven't seen it. But yeah, also I wanted to mention that if you haven't already checked out my Node War revamp video, we're doing a giveaway for some outfits, and if you want to enter, just watch that video. Oh, so here it is. Basically what you want to do is kill this as fast as possible. And don't stand in that. That kind of hurts. Oh, I got CC'd there. I thought I paused because I like picked up something rare, so I was looking at my loot and I was like, wait. Nothing important dropped. However, if I do get another telescope piece from here, like the one that matters, not the general one, I'll go for a second telescope. I'll be at Tungrad a lot because I want more of those Forgotten Limbo seals as well. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Straight up. If you miss it, just go on to the next pack. There's something very satisfying about just full pack clearing. Dice roll. Every time I see the trace of nature in my loot, and I'm just like, that's not an essence of devouring. My goal is actually to get more of the essences so I can build a 300 stack or a double ring attempt. I think I missed it. Something about waiting for the loot here. Not so great. All they have to do is make the corpses not like Ragdoll and everything, and then the loot just drops instantly. See like how we have to wait and then the loot appears a few seconds later? Yeah, just get rid of that, and I think the spot would be so much better. Maybe up the drop rate of the essences to match Tungrad, and it'll be competitive. Hello? Okay, I missed that, and I was like, wait a second. That actually is terrain issue. Whenever it spawns behind a rock. Did I hit it? Wait, hold up. Could have sworn I was on it, bro. It skip. That hurts, by the way. Don't stand in it. Sometimes I wish I was a Wusa main. CCs are irrelevant because your tornado hits literally everything. Or Sage. Sage is like literally just good at everything. I'm pretty sure the top PvEers now are Wusa, Sage, Megu. Like, honestly, everything can do well if you're like min-maxing that absolute 1% and you're like giga geared. Pretty sure those are the three. How to collect my 4 trash loot. Never know. Could be a rare piece that you need. Ooh, it spawned like in the pack. How nice. Honestly, the 30 minutes we've been grinding here, it went by pretty quickly. Like, there are some spots we all know that grinding 1 hour there feels actually awful, like the Shira Ruins. But like these spots don't feel that bad. I will admit though, I do enjoy grinding spots that are, you know, like more colorful. So for example, Kama Sylvia, you know how it's like green and nature and everything colorful. Just the environment and aesthetics, I like grinding there more than out here in the desert. Just like there's less to look at kind of thing, if that makes any sense. Also bright and colorful places. Like this one isn't too bad. That's why my like 500 hours in Histria going for the compass did not feel great. Like you're in a dark cave all day. Feels weird. And I guess that goes for the same as like Upper Gyfin and Lower. I always like the outdoor Upper Gyfin more. How many seals are we at? I'm at 59 of them. For all of you, your goal is to at least just get the costumes if possible. Try to get everything, but if you're limited, costumes first, then crown stones, then everything else. Man, I remember when I wasn't as geared, I could not stand in that. Like, that would just eat my health. I'll be honest, I don't really know what changed in this spot. Maybe I think if I read something, it was like different CCs, or like you don't really need to do a specific stiffen or whatever for the visionary. I don't even know if that's even accurate. It's kind of what I think I remember I read, but either way, just do the same thing you've always been doing, and you're probably still gonna be fine. It would be nice to get one of those essence things sour. I'm actually at 3 in here, so I just need one more to combine it. I'm saving my origins for to build a 300 stack, so I'll do it when I'm ready. No need to just use them just yet. Did you see Tet Debo rings are sitting on the market now? That's kind of wild. Like, they've only been out for a little bit, and then they're already sitting at Tet. Like, that's the only one you can get, just straight up Tets, because it's the most value. But, hey, the fact that you can buy them now is pretty insane. With my RNG, I might actually have to buy the Tets, because can't get any bases off the market. I've gotten 1 limbo seal. By the way, if you want to see what that limbo token actually does. I have a video of it. And the 1 token we got. It's actually not that bad. All you have to do is turn up your effects to like 100 and then you're good. What the? How did that pop already? Wait a second. I turn around and that one's channeling. I'm like, wait a second. Something's not right here. Good news, we're getting a decent amount of those festival seals. Bad news is kind of want an essence. Did I get it? Oh my god. Don't stand at that. Did they nerf the event spawn's health? Or did I just get more geared over like the past year? I'll be honest, I don't even think my AP went up that much for it to like make a noticeable difference. I like it when they're all grouped up like that. Makes things easy. How many do we have? 63 of them. Ooh, it's not bad. I don't know how long this event ends or lasts, by the way. Probably 2 or 3 weeks. So, should be able to get them. Plus, they give you what, like 15 a day just by like staying logged in your Y tab. So I think no matter what, as long as you just log in and like go AFK fishing, you should be able to get most things. All right, we got another like 20 minutes here. Gotta love when things spawns into weirder spots. Gotta love when I pop my 100 on nothing. I don't know why, but I feel like my trash loot should be higher. Oh, I think... Remember when it used... I think it still is actually good to turn on Agris for that event one. But that's it. Just because it, like, actually gives a lot. But... It's okay, we'll do a no Agris test. That thing just kind of charged and was like, wait a second. I look like an actual player Zerker. Something definitely felt different about that. I don't know if they changed anything, but I feel like I melted a lot faster than I used to years ago. Why you gotta stand by the rock? All right, game, just 15 minutes left. Just give me one essence so I can feel good about this hour. This is a weird pull. I think I did that wrong. Oh, another one. See random bones coming out of nowhere. Very cool. I knew you didn't make a lot of silver in this spot, but without getting the essence, it actually feels so much worse because I'm looking at maybe like 400 mil this hour. That is terrible for a 310 AP spot. Oh, that's even bad for seasonals. Yeah, let's see. What did I make this hour? About like less than 400 in trash loot. Literally nothing else important here. Holy. Even if I did get an essence, that's what, like 300 mil? Yeah, this spot's terrible. You're here exclusively for telescope piece, and if you don't get it, rip. Trust me when I say I know the feeling. Been here a lot more hours than I wish I had been. At least the Tungrad piece, you make silver while you're grinding, so even if you don't get it, it doesn't feel as bad. Oh my god, this person here. think there's another rotation up there. I don't remember. All right, 8 more minutes and we are out. So yeah, hopefully you guys got a realistic expectation of what you get here. Good news is we have the event on, so at least I got some of those seals that count towards progress. Otherwise, if there's no event, rip. All these channels and this dude picked the one I'm on. I should probably start grinding on Arsha more. Also make this thing spawn in the pack, not like randomly outside of it. Yeah, like that. I feel like I used to pull more trash back in the day unless something changed. I need to watch my old videos. Wait, hold up. Let me get this straight. I think I'm pulling less trash loot than I do at Tungrad, and trash is worth less here. Well then. Actually dead spot. Well, good thing we're wrapping this video up soon, because I gotta go to Garmoth to get my 2 crons again. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Can we get any notable drops? Or are we actually going to be hard stuck at 400 mil an hour here? How many of those event horses do you get an hour? I think I had like maybe 3 or 4 of them. That probably adds a ton to the trash loot an hour here. Ooh, we got 2 of those seals. Very cool. All right, once my buffs go out, I'll call it the hour. Dude, grinding here is terrible. I didn't even remember to pick up the daily quest here anyway. right, let's do one more pack and then we're done. Man, I think even back in the day I did like 16k or something, so this one definitely not good, but it is what it is. That was an interesting test, so let's see, what did we get from here? 14.2. Got 1 Spectres, we don't count that. About 10 of these. I don't know, if I really had to put an estimate on how much silver this hour was, probably like, let's see. Let me see how much the trash is. Let me pull out the calculator. 32,900 times 14,000. I would say about less than 600 mil an hour here. Which is not good, by the way. But I wanted to see if we would get a limbo token and everything. We did not, by the way. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Peace.